Lovely, how are you? So, welcome to the Blooming Lane with Fifi, and this is Maluni Hub, a wellness and beauty space. You gotta get to have an environment of growth, elevation, and glowing exponentially. Simple, like grr, grr. Anyway, let me not continue the drama. But today I'll be having some good company with me. Have some dogs, some beautiful dogs with me. They'll be keeping me company, but all in all, I wanted to simply be at a space where I'm able to express how the business world has been welcoming me really and adulting too. And yeah, it's been a process, but I'll be wrapping it up in this video of ours, and hopefully you stick around, subscribe, like, share, and yeah, it's gonna be some good key points. And I'll be starting off with the idea of relatability, how you're getting to relate to all environments, people, beliefs, simply the idea of growth and elevation, where you are at a place where you have exhausted your old ways of thinking and you're at a space in mind where life you're at a space in mind where life is opening you up towards a new reality. No, stop. Where life is opening you up towards more and greater from life, despite all the challenges that you have underwent, despite the upbringing that you've had. And sometimes it can feel hard, but it's only as hard as you are going to allow it to be. Life is honestly how you allow it to be, how you allow it to shape and unfold in your life. If you consider yourself to be at a stagnant place, at a place where you are not seen, heard, respected, where you are not given a safe grounding, a foundation where you are allowed to be all that you are, that is what you're going to manifest in your life. So I'm here to challenge the idea of how you should be shrinking or how you should be minimizing your dreams to accommodate that which you've already outgrown. Lovely. If you want elevation, you have to be eager to challenge that which you were taught, challenge that which is not working for you anymore, lovely. Okay? Be at a space in mind where you are larger than life and you are allowing yourself to make those gradual steps towards greater. Okay, lovely? And this also applies to family members, close family members. And you can see I'm taking a bit of time to pour it out because it's still something I'm unpacking as I go. But it's just a reality check that even your own mother can have her own realities that may have not fully shed from her life, and she might be projecting that on your life. That can also be your brother, your siblings. You understand the categories vile unfold. Your sister, your dad, whoever. But it's the idea that you have to be at a space where you're allowing yourself a chance to grow and mature as your own individual. You have to be willing to walk alone during this journey, lovely. Yes? With friends, with simply people whom you thought that you could have them in the longevity, or rather you gave them a hold of your life. You give them a certain power, a certain amount of power over your life, and then it came to you understanding that, you know what, no, I need to do different, I need to choose different. And the thing is, you are always open towards these things. It's simply the idea that at a certain point in life you felt that you should live in this framework, and now that you have come to the realization that this framework is not the only framework, the only blueprint that you need for your life, you are allowed to step out of it unapologetically. And I wanted to add also, because I have my notes just beside me, and it's the idea that you have to be at a space where you are calm within yourself. Calm, your nervous system is ease enough to ease into that which you want, that which you desire, that which you feel that is open for you. You have to be accepting of that reality which you've accepted already as your own. Your nervous system is now at a place of calm. And I'll switch that to my nervous system is now at a place of calm. It's at a place of accommodating new realities, new environments, new people, new ideas, fundamental growth, significant progress, and you allow God to align all of these things. Ground yourself in godliness. If God is powerful in your life, don't make it be the latter. The latter in this case is anything that stands against that which God desired for you. That which may have been programmed before you sat down with yourself and saw that you deserved better. You deserve to leave a legacy. A powerful legacy at it. And you're going to take your time to build towards that. Nobody's going to shake you out of your own frame of mind. If you believe yourself to be deserving of love, peace, abundance, trust that is what God is going to provide for you. He's not going to provide less. He's only going to provide more of that. More and more and more of that. You are abundant. You are abundant, goddess. You are abundant. Outside of a man, outside of your career, outside of your accomplishment, outside of your whatever, you're enough. You are more than enough. And the next thing I wanted to talk about is the relations, business-wise, how you're envisioning your business to grow 10 plus, 5 years, 50 plus years from now, and how you represented yourself and how you're able to be at a space where you're forgiving of that past representative who was not the highest representation of your worth, of your value as a goddess. And the idea of evolution. Lovely. Allow yourself a chance to evolve without the guilt of what you are leaving behind, the guilt of that which you already went through. And that comes from the idea of your representatives, how they showed up, how they handle things. It's simply being at a place of peace where you understand that, yes, I am gonna give myself flowers despite the season. I'm gonna give myself my flowers. I can buy myself flowers. You need to buy yourself flowers, lovely. Give yourself those flowers through every season. Even in this current day and age that you're in, you can still give your 10-year-old, your 4-year-old self her flowers, reminding her that she was enough, she was okay just as she was. But it's time to let her go and step into an evolved, higher version of you. And in terms of business truths, it's the idea that there's no one way to achieve success or to perceive success in your life. Yes, business can go one way or the other, but it's subjective. It's subjective at the end of the day, lovely. You have to be at a space where you are accepting of that which God is planting within, that seed which He's planting within your heart for this particular season. If He says you're going to be prosperous, if He says that He's going to provide, trust that He's going to provide despite what you're seeing. That's why there's a saying that you should walk and work. You should work and walk by faith and not by sight. Equal poor by mistake, lovely. And as I said, life is how you choose to make of it. If you choose to look at life as, oh my God, oh my, and it's not to discredit the dark side and the dark side of life. No, that is actually what amplifies the light. Yeah. So let that not hold you back. Yeah. And there's also the idea of owning your truth, and all these points, they are actually adding up seamlessly into our conversation for today, of you simply blooming into the woman that you're growing into. As my 25-year-old self, I am getting to be more and more at ease with the decisions that I'm making for myself. that I'm choosing for my higher self. And that higher self is the next best thing for me. It doesn't have to be 20 plus years from now, because only God has the blueprint for that. We never know how tomorrow it unfolds, rather the next step. We can only envision the best for that higher self whom God called us to be and walk on this earth. That is what I'm encouraging you to own her truth and ease into it. You won't calm your nervous system overnight. You will have to build pole pole, gradually, and you are allowed to do that. Don't rush yourself into anything. Don't beat yourself up for not knowing any better, for things which didn't necessarily go your way, but you have to own your truth. If you decide that owning your truth looks like dolling up, getting dressed up, going for business meetings, going for workouts, gymnastics, tennis practice, if it looks like that, build towards that. Let nobody knock you out of your own framework of reality. You have to have that grounding of God. That's why we did the Goddess Enchanted collection. Lovely. There's more to come from these collections, but it's the idea that all these things, they seamlessly drive towards our day-to-day talks with you, lovely. And it's the idea that you have to be at a space in mind. You have to be at a space in mind where no one can knock you out of your throne. No one. God is always providing you with all the necessary tools right in front of you. Are you taking that leap of faith, even though you're shaking, even though you're uncertain? Are you taking that leap of faith? Open your mouth, lovely. Open your mouth for more. Speak into existence that which you want, that which you desire, and don't shrink your dream for no one. And by no one, I've already elaborated on it. Close friends, people whom you thought you will carry them throughout the rest of your life. You can never plan. Hauwezi pangia Mungu yake, hautawahi mpangia. And when he shows you one thing, don't try and make it another thing. If he shows you a spade, it's a spade. It will never be a spoon, unless you change what it's used for, But the manufacturer herself made that tool to be used as a spade. And on the alternative side, he or she made that tool to be used as a spoon. Yes? And unless you subjectively go down and break it into utilizing it for a specific task, the manufacturer, in this case God, he made you this way, not that way. Not like your whose is and what is. No. He made you as you. As you. Yes? Own that truth. Let life ease you into existence. Don't try and rush it, lovely. I know it can sometimes feel rushed, but you have to know when to step on the gas pedal and when to gradually release. Yes? Tunaambiwa pride comes before a fall, but sometimes it's necessary. The idea of the ego. The ego is what actually just identifies something as good, deserving, or undeserving. Yes? It protects us. So the idea of you shedding off your ego and leaving it on the wayside, only God can judge that. And the beauty of life is that I get to show up as me, you get to show up as you. And that is just that. And on my last point, I want you to expand your vision, lovely. Expand it. Usifikirie tu hapa shallow, low level. No. Step into your desired truth, step into your desired vision, and vision better for yourself. Hata kama ina feel impossible, hata kama you don't see a way out, keep expanding your vision. It doesn't have to be today. Start curating routines for that CEO you see yourself as. Start curating a meal preps where you envision yourself eating a certain way, seeing your fridge a certain way with some specific nutritious blends, allow yourself to expand your vision. When it comes to relation, allow yourself to be open for abundance from God. That even if you let this deal go, even if you let this business deal fall away, God is going to curate something big and marvelous for you, simply because you are allowing yourself to dream big. You're allowing the God within you to explore, expand, and be fully in tune with that which God called them towards. Lovely. This is the blooming lane. This is the blooming lane. It's time for you to take that sprint. Don't look back. There is no looking back in this season, lovely. This is your season to stand in your truth, to honor the woman that you're growing into, and to allow her a chance to say that she took a chance on her and she saw that God don't play with what he has marked as his own. Ciao, ciao, lovely. Sure to stick around. Share with a friend and a friend and a friend and a friend. Tell them to tell a friend to tell a friend to come and join the vibe, to join the tribe, and to allow themselves a chance to glow and elevate. And of course, connect with like-minded souls like yours. Yes. Ciao, ciao. She really my favorite girl. So lovely. So I promised you guys I'm going to be refilling my ice tray. So this is our green tea blend, and today we're outside. So we'll just do a very quick. These exercises basically are there to just decongest your eyes, any anxiety. So it's more of a mindful practice. You're just getting intentional beauty routine with your wellness. That is essentially what Maluni is all about. Above the brow. Now you make sure so you jump talk Fiki, like let nobody think for you. That's why God gave you a brain, and that's why he also gave me a brain, okay? Okay, let me